Damn, it's hot as hell right here. Yeah. What up, y'all? It's your girl Bree, and I'm back with another video. I know. Look at me, same outfit. Yes, I'm recording 2 videos in one night. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. I'm trying to do better, I promise. From the title, I'm sure y'all can see I'm about to do my pregnancy story time. A lot of y'all, especially on my TikTok, have requested for me to tell the story. I told the story on TikTok, but I guess because it's like such a short, time frame, y'all want the longer version. So here that is. So at this time, I think I'm 21. I was 21 at the time. I was dating Giselle's dad. And at some point, me and him broke up, and I ended up, like, hey, like, basically, I want you back. So trying to work our way to get back, but we weren't even fully back together, to be quite honest. We just wasn't together at the time that I conceived, but we were together. I feel like once I told him, that's kind of like once we pretty much got back together. I can't remember. I don't know if it was Christmas or New Year's. I kind of think it was New Year's night, or yeah, I think it was like going into the New Year's. I'm not sure, y'all. It's been a while, but I believe it was going into New Year's, if I'm not mistaken, because we went up on my mom's roof and we was watching like the fireworks, whatever, and then we ended up going to the car. And yeah, that particular night, I ended up let him know, like, yeah, like, I want to watch the fireworks. And I was like, don't be late. Like, I want you here at this particular time. He was doing other things, but all I know is you had to be there before motherfucking 12 o'clock so that we could see these goddamn, it was New Year's. Because I believe in this little myth, like, when you're not with your partner and you guys don't kiss, not with your partner, but if you guys are together, right? But like that particular night, right before going into New Year's, if you guys don't kiss, it's not gonna work out. So that was kind of like a thing I had in my head. And I was like, yeah, like, don't be late. You have to be here at this particular time. So he was there probably like a good 15, 20 minutes. So I was like, bet, all right. He still want me back. So I was happy about that. But yeah, we went up on the roof and then we watched the fireworks. And then once we was done watching the fireworks, we ended up going to the car. We chilling, we talking or whatever. And then, of course, one thing led to another. We ended up having sex in the back of the car. And that night pretty much turned into about like 2 months later. I'm like, I ain't got my period yet. And at one point I was like, I kind of like bypassed the fact that I didn't get a period because I was trying to calculate when the fuck did I get the last period. But again, I kind of like put it in the back of my head because I've had a pregnancy scare with him before, but it was nothing. So I was just like, okay, maybe I'm just tripping. So anyway, this particular day, I think I had work and I was throwing up. I was throwing up early in the morning, and my sister, she had came into the room. Actually, no, I didn't have work. My sister had work, but I was in the bathroom. And I was throwing up, and my sister walked in, and she was like, she seen me, and she was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I don't know, I just don't feel good. She was like, And the way she was just like, it was like, girl, you know why you throwing up, but I was just like, I just don't feel good. Like, basically, like, bitch, relax. You don't know me, you don't know nothing. Anywho, so yeah, that pretty much happened. I threw up. And then I say probably like a couple days later, I'm like, damn, I can't remember when the fuck I had my period last. Then I was like, oh shit, I did have a period. But it was like, I think it was like December 19th or something. And I'm like, fuck, I had my period on the 19th. I ain't think I had a period anytime after that. So I was like, fuck it, bitch, I gotta go get me a damn pregnancy test. So of course I eventually go and get me a pregnancy test. I get the clear blue, come with 2 in a pack. So I took one, and bitch, I took that at night or whatever. So I pee on the stick. At this point, I was living at my mom's house. If you know my mom's house with the blue walls, I was living there at the time when I found out I was pregnant. I was in the closet because I was waiting for the results, and I didn't need my mama like barging in or anything, and then just seeing me with a damn pregnancy test. So I was in the closet. So I'm waiting for the goddamn results, and bitch, them results revealed pregnant, bitch. And when I tell you, tears, immediately tears, crying. Oh my God, I can't be pregnant. I cannot. So my immediate thought was, oh my God, like I'm pregnant. I'm about to have a kid. Like, I'm a kid myself. I ain't even got no house. I ain't got no car. How the fuck I'm gonna take care of a baby and I'm a baby? It was so many thoughts going through my head, y'all. But I was like, oh my God. So then my second thought was, I gotta call this nigga. So I call him, and when I call him, He like, oh, I'm in the studio. What's up? I'm like, okay, just call me when you done. He like, why? I'm like, just call me when you done. He like, you pregnant? Of all thoughts in the world, why would you think that why do, did you set me up? Cause how the fuck you know this? Like, he immediately knew, and I'm like, yeah. So my thought wasn't like, what? Like, you know, like, not to question it. It was just like it made me cry more tears. Cause I was like, yeah. He was like, for real? And I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, it's gonna be okay. Like, his reaction, I don't know. I feel like his story time on how his reaction was is not the same story time for what my reaction was received on the phone. I don't remember him being like, he said he was crying. I don't remember him crying. Maybe he cried when he got off the phone with me. Baby, he was. I don't remember no tears on that phone. He was just like, it's gonna be okay. Like, we gonna be good. And I'm like, we ain't got no house. I ain't got no house. You ain't got no house. Like, I'm literally breaking it down like, nigga, we don't have our shit together. But yeah, we better have it. He like, well, I don't know. I'm not really here for like abortion, but I mean, if that's what you want to do, but I'm just saying, like, we gonna be good. So then once, actually, let me run that back. So after I got off the phone with him, I'm still in the closet crying. Oh my God. So it still wasn't enough for me, y'all. Even with me finding that shit out, I said, remember, I said I bought the Clear Blue, which has 2 pregnancy tests. So I think I watched a YouTube video and it was like, well, you're more prone to really show if you're pregnant or not in the morning time, I guess from sleeping or something like that. So bitch, my ass waited until the following day in the morning. I woke up probably like 6, 7 in the morning, and bitch, I took that pregnancy test. Pregnant, bitch, crying all over again. I was like, oh my God, bitch. But even at that, bitch, I still took it a step further. You know what my dumb ass did? I took my ass to the hospital. Because that's how sure I needed to be. I took my ass to the hospital. My stomach hurt. So I didn't want to tell him that, bitch, I got 2 pregnancy tests at home saying positive, bitch. So they're like, okay, well, come on. She's strapping me up, testing my little shit, whatever. She's like, okay, we're going to take you in this room, bitch. Why she take me into an ultrasound room? She's like, okay, I'm just gonna rub this on your stomach. It's gonna be a little cold. I'm like, okay. I don't know why I'm not thinking that this is actually an ultrasound, but whatever. So she's in there rubbing it on. So all I hear is, I'm like, who the heart that is? That's mine. She's like, no, that's the baby's, bitch. What? Idiot tears all over again. Bitch, I'm crying all over again because what the fuck do you mean it's the baby's? What baby? Bitch, it's a whole baby in this tummy. Bitch, y'all, that shit stressed me out. So that pretty much was like solidified. So from that had me thinking like, oh my God, like I'm really about to have a baby. Like I don't have a house. I don't have a car. Like my mama, she not gonna want to deal with no baby in the house. He don't have no house. He don't got no car. What is we doing? Like what the fuck? He said we gonna be okay. Bitch, I don't see that. And yeah, that's how I pretty much found out I was pregnant. I say probably like 3 months before Giselle was supposed to be, you know, birth. We have saved up money from that time frame when I found out that I was pregnant to the time where we moved out. We both decided that we just gonna save some money so that we can get our first apartment together, so that we could have, you know, somewhere for our baby to lay her head, because we both knew staying at my mama's was not gonna cut it. My mama was never gonna kick me out. Let me just say that. My mama was never gonna kick me out, but I know my mom. She doesn't have the patience. She's gonna be hearing the baby crying and stuff. She would say all day, every day that she gonna help, and baby, it's only so much help you gonna get out of her. So we just decided we just gonna save our little coin. Now my mama, she didn't really think that we was gonna save for real. The whole time she thought I was playing because I had talked about moving out for so many years. She was just like, girl, bye. And at this point, I'm literally 21. So she always told me, like, if you gonna really move, you need to start buying pots and pans and silverware and stuff like that, so you could already have the stuff ready for when it's time to move, because when you move, it's gonna be expensive. So once we was at that point to where we was saving, I bought a whole pots and pan set from Walmart, brought it home. Showed my mama. She like, oh, okay. Why she didn't take that serious? She didn't take it serious till she seen the moving truck outside months later. She like, you really moving? I'm like, yes, mama. Like, once we was apartment hunting, she had came with us to view the apartment that we was, you know, interested in getting. And she was just like, Okay. And I still feel like she just wasn't taking it serious. But once she seen that U-Haul truck, she like, wow, I can't believe you really moving. And bitch, quite honestly, I will say, he did say that we was gonna be good. So we was good for like the next, what, 3.5 years of her life until we split. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got pregnant, y'all. Got pregnant in the back of a car. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Those cars, leave it alone. Me personally, whenever I go through some shit, I just leave it alone completely. Like, having sex in the car scarred me. I said, yeah, I'm never gonna have sex in the car again, because bitch, a baby came about. No thanks. And then another thing, before I got pregnant, I was at motherfucking work, and this girl, mind you, I had never really talked to her for real, but I was working at a call center. She had the cutest little pregnant belly, y'all. The cutest. And I was just like, oh my God, like, I want to touch the belly. She was like, yeah. So I touched her belly. I'm like, oh my God, it's so cute. Because I had never touched a pregnant belly before for real. So I was just like, oh my God, she's so cute. She's adorable pregnant. And then I believe somebody was like, you know, if you touch a pregnant woman belly, you gonna be pregnant next. And I was like, what? Bitch, I ain't never heard that before. Sure enough, 2 months later, my ass is motherfucking walking around with a whole baby up in their stomach. I said, hold the fuck up, ho. So I never touched another pregnant woman's belly again. I don't fuck around. Pregnant bellies, I ain't touching them. I'll air touch the fuck out them bitches, though. So cute. But you'll never get a physical touch out of me ever again. Yeah, that fucked me up. And again, car sex, that fucked me up. So yeah, I've done neither of the two since Giselle came about, and she's 6 now. So yeah, that's the pregnancy story, y'all. If you have any other videos or any other video ideas that you think I should do, comment below. But you know, like, subscribe, only if you want to though. No pressure, no pressure. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.